Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Scenarios. This is where we look at things in the NBA that are never going to happen, but we're just kind of wondering what if. And be sure to like this video because next episode we are going to be looking at one of my favorite basketball players, and probably one of yours too, Allen Iverson, and how he would be on the 76ers today, and if he would be able to help out that horrendous team. Although they've been playing pretty good lately. Pretty good. I use that very, very lightly. This episode, guys, we are looking at one of the most requested series yet, or scenarios, and that is Chris Paul and Dwight Howard. And if that trade would have went through, that would have sent Chris Paul to the Lakers. And, yo, just for the occasion, because everybody's asked me to do it, man, I got dressed up and everything here, guys. Look at this. I got freaking swagged out. And actually, it's just my work clothes. But, just my work clothes, guys. I did not get dressed up for this occasion. But, look at the team here, guys. We got Chris Paul, CP3, MVP of the world, Kobe Bryant, Nick Young, Brandon Bass, and Dwight Howard. Now, of course, Kobe Bryant's a little older here now, so he's not really going to help the team that much. I mean, he'll still be serviceable, but he's going to be like a third option on the team, which Kobe has a third option. It's not bad at all. And of course, the bench is looking very strong here with Lewis Williams and Jordan Clarkson off the bench here. Julius Randle, very good big guy. You know, he's not great, but, you know, he'll do things out there. Larry Nance Jr., I mean, he ain't good as Larry Nance, but, you know, I guess that's why I call you Junior. And a Metta World Peace, who used to actually be a starter along Kobe on this team. So, yeah. I'm definitely liking this team here. I think it's looking pretty good. Yo, what's my face cam looking here? What's my face cam look at? I think we're good. Okay, if it's not good, I apologize. But I gotta get this going here, guys, because I'm looking at this team here with CP3 and Dwight Howard. I think that's gotta be a playoff team. You know, Lakers, of course, without those guys, are clearly not a playoff team, especially with old Kobe out there. Much respect to Kobe. You know, everybody's loved the Black Mamba out there. You gotta love the Black Mamba. He's the heart and soul of what basketball is. I mean, he brings it every single game, even in old age. So we're going to go ahead and simulate the season here, see how this team does. And, I don't know, simulate game, I guess, right? Or simulate through date. And, I'm going to guess probably, if I really had to put a number on it, I'd probably guess, say, maybe a third seed with, yeah, probably a third seed, because I don't think we're going to be better than, the Thunder or the Spurs. The Golden State Warriors, honestly, don't ever really do all that great when it comes to my GM. I don't know why. I think it's something in their system here. Well, I guess we just lost one right there. So I'm going to expect probably about a third seed. But actually looking at it so far, it's looking like we're still not making the playoffs. So maybe it's looking like the veto was the move when David Stern did that back in the day. And yo, all you Laker fans out there, you got to let me know how you feel about that. How did you guys feel in your heart and your soul when Chris Paul, this close to being on that damn team, guys, this close, only to be vetoed by David Stern, and he ends up going to the rival Clippers team? I mean, I'll tell you, man, if I was a Pistons fan and there was like a Detroit Pistons, that's the first thing that came to my mind, and a really good player was supposed to come to the Pistons, but ended up going to the Pistons, I'll be pretty pissed. And oh god, that's the funniest thing I ever said right there. That's the funniest thing I ever said in my life. Okay, we are sixth in our conference now, 8th in our conference, so it's really fluctuating here. It's always like that in the Western Conference, and even more so in the Eastern Conference this year. In real life, you know, it's always kind of fluctuating between the top teams. But we don't got a 500 record with this team yet, so I don't really understand that. I don't understand this at all. Like, I'm very confused here. Like, where's our, like, CP3 and Dwight? I mean, Kobe says Dwight's soft. If Kobe says you're soft, you're soft. Because that's just who Kobe Bryant is. And Dwight really did not work on that team anyway. He just didn't really, I didn't feel like he met the, I guess, the personality of the Lakers. You know, I feel like they got their own personality, and Dwight Howard was just not all for that. He just didn't really fit into the system or the scheme of things. Even on Houston, you know, I know he's been injured a lot. He did have a beastly game the other night, I will say that. But he's definitely not the same player he was since he was in Orlando. You know, injuries are part of that. He's not old by any means, but he's definitely, dang, is he past 30? He might be 30, 31 years old, so he will be on the wrong side of 30 pretty soon here, if he not already. But yeah, looking at it, man, we didn't even make the playoffs. We did not make the playoffs with this team. We had KD, MVP, D'Angelo Russell, who actually I put him on the Clippers instead of CP3, you know, so we could trade those guys there, just assuming that he would have went to that team or something. I don't know, I just did the trade. So he actually got Rookie of the Year, I mean. Six-man Timmy D, Defensive Player DeAndre. Okay, let's look at the... Let's see, I'm not expecting to see anybody from the Lakers on here, not with this record. Okay, so Dwight Howard made all defensive second team, but man, we gotta check out these stats here real quick. Man, how do we not even make playoffs with this team here, guys? Not even playoffs. Give me them stats. Where they at? Where they at, though? So Kobe, Wow. Yo, Kobe, you averaged the most points when you got Chris Paul and Dwight Howard on your team. I gotta see how much times you shot, man. So he averaged 12 shots a game, shot only about 40%, shot 27% from 3. CP3 didn't do much better, to be honest. I mean, he didn't do much better at all. He did get, wow, even his assists were down. Dwight Howard, you know, averaged a double-double, got almost 3 blocks a game. So I would probably say out of the 3 here, Dwight Howard probably played the best. All very similar scoring numbers here, like all around 13, 14 points. But man, based on the 2K logarithm, this was not going to work out. I disagree. I think, well, you also got to think about too that when this happened, how long was CP3 on the Clippers for? Probably about, it's been about 4 or 5 years now. So, you know, 4 or 5 years ago would have been a lot different. A big part of this is that Kobe is a lot older now. Dwight Howard's older, of course. So you look at it, guys, and I don't know. You know, they underachieved in my opinion, but you know, it's still pretty interesting to see. So all you guys that wanted the scenario, here you go, here you have it. They did not make playoffs, but hey, let me know in the comment section below, how do you think that team would have done in real life, and how many championships do you think Kobe, Dwight, and CP3 could have all won together? I think they would have won multiple, especially if Pau Gasol was on that team. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.